expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Spurs. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Towns. And it goes down 2 points. Sochan's got his second basket of the game.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Clarkson for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Yabusele out there with Hart, and it's McBride in at the point. And so it's San Antonio with it. The Knicks making the shot. The putback, it's good on the putback. Cornette's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Clarkson. Clark, that's good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern playstyle places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Here's Sochan. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hart left side. Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. And it's Sochan missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're certainly eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's McBride after the basket by San Antonio. Yabusele can't hit. Castle up top. Pass to McLaughlin. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Anunoby finds Bridges. For three. Anunoby, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's Bryant missing. New York trailing. Anunoby with it. Still scoreless. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And finish off by Bryant.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
A different look for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Jalen Brunson. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl-Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
That shot wide open. Clarkson's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Fox passes to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama with the second. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Here's Towns. Good D by Barnes. San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Harper no good on that one. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Bridges outside. Harper with the steal. Here's Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Fox has got his second bucket.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
And the Knicks miss again. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Bridges outside. Off the run, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Stephon Castles checked in for Harper. Here's Brunson. He has 6. Pass to Towns. A rebound by the Spurs. The Spurs have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. Free throw good, Wembanyama. In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bridges passes to Towns. Back to Bridges. New York missing again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the basket by Castle.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
Robinson on the wing. Bridges outside. And stolen by Castle. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. New York moving it around. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And New York with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Knicks trail by 8. Brunson kicks to Towns. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Outside, Towns. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Towns, the screen. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
And with that 7'1" wingspan, Bridges can cause problems on D.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Fox against Brunson. Wembanyama, right side. To the inside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher rolling out of picks for the lob.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Guerschon Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson, and Hart subbed in for Karl Anthony Towns. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. So it's the Knicks now, after the basket by San Antonio.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Johnson in the corner. And stolen by Hart. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Yabusele. Now Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And the second free throw, good. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Josh Hart. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw, good. Bryant.
Taking 2 shots.
Bryant hits them both. 8 seconds left to play in the third. 4 seconds left. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That went on Olynyk.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Castle. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs leading by 7, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Guerschon Yabusele. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Castle. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. It's 2-on-1. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Castle. It's Fox with the drive. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count it. Anunoby's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Bryant with 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Knicks trail by 5. On the wing, Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Fox. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Sohan missing. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Fox looking it over. Wembanyama outside. It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Vassell kicks to Hart. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Knicks with the rebound. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Good work there as it goes down.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes the screen.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Town, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Anunoby. Here's Town. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs leading by 3. Now Fox. Now Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:44 left in the fourth. Here is Wembanyama. That one is off. Barnes against Towns.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Towns. Now Robinson. Harper with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
New York again turning it over. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's the shot. Oh, the jumper goes.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
He's off from 3. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
15 foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
That could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Now Brunson, Harper with the steal. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just look those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
Brunson, the long shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of...